Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Oh, you're right. I'm saying it wrong. Oh, buenos días, buenas noches, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not doing this again. This is like, if I stop now and redo it again, it'll be time number 4. So, bloop, 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 we're going to act like I didn't just make a blooper, edit it out, supposedly act like you ain't hear it, and now we starting all over again. All right, here we go. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. 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 Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, at whatever time you are listening to this. It is Wednesday, November 23rd. It is 10:36 in the morning. Okay, I started originally recording at 10:31 for some particular reason. I'm recording my podcast, right? So because I see the video going, it did not dawn in my head that I didn't put the podcast up so it can start recording. So I'm over here, you know, quote unquote, recording my podcast, but just recording the video only, not the podcast piece. After 3 minutes and like 56 seconds of talking, I realize when I get a text message, I'm like, wait, how did I get a text message when I put my phone on Do Not Disturb? I look at my phone and no, it is not recording. No, it is not Do Not Disturb. I was talking that long, so I just deleted it because I didn't want to make, YouTube re-listen to the intro all over again and have me catch up with the podcast and what's going on. But for those of you who are here for the first time listening or watching, I do make mistakes. I don't believe in editing because this is a channel about my life and my business and everything that I do. I keep everything recorded. I don't see the point in sugarcoating anything. I'm fully transparent. But hello, my name is Linette. God, that's a little too loud. My name is Linette, and I'm a life coach for parents. Okay, I am also the founder of Parenting Mental Illness, hashtag Parenting Mental Illness. I hashtag everything to that. I am a parent with mental illness. I am raising 2 high functioning autistic children and an atypical preschooler. So my oldest is 20 years old. They also have mental illness. I forgot to mention my autistic children do, not my 4-year-old. So my oldest is 20. I've been a parent for 20 years. My second oldest is 13. He's going to be 14 at the end of January. And then my daughter, the baby, she is 4 years old. She's the only one out of all 4 of us that is, knock on wood, quote unquote, normal and has nothing going on. Wait, I thought I saw something in the bottom of my cup, but I think it was the coffee. So I'm here to provide support in any shape, way, or form that there is. I've taken all of my years of experience and I've decided to make a profession out of it. And that's how I became a life coach for parents. So I take everything that I'm going through in life. Delano, there's a roach right there on that chair. I don't know where it came from, but it's on the chair. Which chair? That chair right here. You don't see it in the front of the chair. On the corner in the front of the chair, on the actual chair. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. When you say in front of the chair, what did you take that as? Donald, that would have been the. There's nothing there to be in front of the chair where the noodles are. No, no, I'm talking like the front where you put your legs. That is where it was. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. No, you didn't see it. A huge ass one just walked by like nothing. So now it's gonna be somewhere in this room, and so we end up killing it. Sorry, you guys. Y'all, for those who know, y'all know I got a roach a huge one. There aren't any here. Randomly, you'll see one in the blue moon. We've been here for a month. It's been a month today, and this is like the second one or third one I think I've seen since we've been here. Um, my bill is actually due today, so I gotta go pay that. But I just wanted to stop by. It's Podcast Wednesday, and I'm sorry, like I don't even remember where I left off at. But I don't edit anything. This is just who I am. I'm fully transparent. I can't do roaches though. That's the whole reason why I got loud, because it just really brings my anxiety high. On a typical, I don't do the yelling. I had cut that out a while ago. If I feel like I'm getting agitated or angry or anything like that, I would just take myself out of the situation, even if that means that I gotta leave the room, go downstairs, get some fresh air, smoke a cigarette, smoke some weed. Donald, it's back over here on the floor by the presents. So I'm the president now. Don't leave it there. It's on the ground. Here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your assistance. Well, Barbara got it. Barbara saved the day. Barbara did it. Okay. So now that I can breathe, because now that I know that it's gone and it's dead, I don't gotta worry about it popping up on me nowhere. Ooh, I can hoosah now. I can hoosah now. So back to what I was saying. Sorry for the rude interruptions, you guys. But I don't edit anything. Like I said, I do keep everything because it is my life. This podcast, the blog, uh, the podcast, the YouTube, the blog, everything is about my life and what I deal with as being a parent with mental illness, raising kids that have mental illness and disabilities, along with raising a regular child. So I have been a parent for 20 years, like I said. Before being a parent, I was a paraprofessional. So I was a paraprofessional for a few years. Then after that, I went and got my CDA license, and I became a head preschool teacher. And I became a head toddler teacher after I had a car accident. I had to switch to the younger groups. Um, so I've been helping parents for years when it comes to bringing up their children, potty training, behaviors, anxieties, anything that may transpire within that family or that child. I've been doing this for years. So I decided to take my life experience as a paraprofessional and as a parent and combine it together to become a life coach for parents. I am in a wheelchair. This has been a year and a half now, and I need to create income for my family. So in June, I went and bit the bullet and decided to take, the course and then take the test. And I am actually certified as a health and life coach. I have two certifications. Delano, really? I have two certifications. I have one from one institution as a health and life coach, and I have another one from another institution as I just dropped my makeup as a life coach. And I love what I do. I have a passion for it. I am really good at it. I have an amazing listening ear and I have an empathy because I'm an empath that really allows me to dig in deep with what people are saying and really allows their words to resonate with me. And it just makes it easier when I'm working with my clients. At the current moment, I have two clients. I am looking for more, and this is why I'm offering. I'm gonna be mentioning it every single time I come on here. I don't care if I'm doing a ha ha he joking podcast, or if I'm doing a serious give you some content value podcast. I'm gonna call you out and tell you to book that free discovery, that free call with me. It's called a discovery call. Most people don't know that term, so I'm just gonna say book that free parenting call with me. Book that parenting call with me. Or you know what? If you're not a parent but you still want to work with me because you like my vibe, or you just like the way that I am, I can still work with you if you're not a parent. My specialty is parents, but I am open to anyone that needs my help. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that is in need of support. Um, I love doing this. This is Donald. Please stop. I love doing this. This is something that I have straight passion for. So, like I was gonna say before, I got really interrupted by the roach. We are in an extended stay, so we live in one room. So when I tell you that my stress levels, because of my bipolar, my PTSD, my depression, everything else, can be skyrocketed. Like I can be okay 1 minute and the next minute I can feel like the walls are closing in and I'm ready to just spaz. So I take myself outside, I regroup, I get myself together, I figure out my emotions, my thoughts, I do affirmations, I do journal pages, I do whatever it is that I need to take to get myself centered and grounded again. I do currently have a course on sale for Black Friday. It's on sale right now. It's been on sale since Monday. It is normally $65. It's called What is Your Truth? It helps you figure yourself out and your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, how you show up on a daily basis, what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you, what brings you happiness and what doesn't bring you happiness. And I'll also help you focus on what's going well. Because as a human race, we tend to focus on all the negativity and everything that's going wrong. And that's why we're always stressed out and overwhelmed and frustrated and irritated and feeling like the world is closing in on us. But if we start focusing more on the things that we're doing right, all the things that are going wrong are going to be so minimal to us. They're not going to feel like a burden on you. Okay, so this course will help you get through all of that. It is a maximum combined together of 1 hour in videos. I do have ADHD. I don't create long videos because I get tired of watching long videos. So for this one, the longest video is about 6 minutes and some change. Um, you do have journal pages. They are in PDF or in digital for those who would like to keep it on, the computer or their phones. And then for those who want to print, you have the option to print and use it that way. It's on sale right now for $35. I've had a few people take the course and they've had changes in their lives. It's actually helped them through, some depression and some anxiety and things like that. And it's kind of like what I was hoping for it to do because I do have mental illness myself, but I wanted to make sure that this would also work for people who didn't have anything going on. And the few that I have taken that didn't have anything going on found it very helpful for them as well. It helped them start to look at life a little bit differently and be able to just cope with whatever is coming at them that day. And that is my hope that it does for anybody who takes the course. So that is on sale now. You can find the link on my website, which is coachingwithlinetteh.com, or I will put it in the description box for you podcasters. I mean, for you YouTube, but my podcasters, the link isn't gonna show live. Most likely, I don't ever see it showing live on my end. So just visit the website. I'll put the website link in the description box, which is shorter than the course, and it's easier for me to get it. Um, but check it out, you guys. Like for real, honestly, check it out. It is a good course. It's stuff that I do on a daily basis. And when I don't do it, I do feel the difference. Like this morning, I forgot to do my routine. I was supposed to have an interview at 10 o'clock with a company who exposes smaller businesses so that people can get to know them and who they are. And they rescheduled at the last minute, but I didn't want to be late, and I wanted to make sure, that my kids understood that they couldn't be loud, that they had to be quiet, and keep everything, you know, um, respectful for the interview, just for them to cancel on me 30 minutes before the interview. So I was like, you know what? I just did my whole makeup, okay? I did my whole makeup for what, bro? I was like, I did my makeup for what? And my daughter was like, so just record some videos for your platform. And I'm like, but that's the thing. I didn't have no reels planned. I didn't have none of that planned because I should have planned it though. Now that you think about it, because if I knew I was gonna put makeup on for the interview, I should have planned it because then I wouldn't be looking so dead. And that was my fault then because I didn't plan any reels. But I did record two. I've posted one. I will post the other one in a little bit. And I am taking advantage of the fact that I do not look dead and I have makeup on to try to get some content out. I even hopped on TikTok, which if y'all know that I've talked about TikTok not being my favorite place because every time I try to go live, it's like trolls just come. And when you got mental illness, you try not to put yourself in any situations where it could be a trigger. So I just haven't. I'll scroll, I'll post here or there. But I need to get into that community because I know there's a lot of parents there. But I just got to get past this anxiety from every time I try to go live. But what else? What else can I fill you guys in? And this is just all for everybody who's listening here or watching for the first time. That's a little bit of my backstory. It's also what I do. It's why I'm here. I want people to use what we're going through as a motivator, where they can realize life isn't as bad as they think that it is once they see somebody else in worse shoes. And I want to also be a motivator for those who do have disabilities. Don't feel like that disability limits you from succeeding in any part of your life. Because you can succeed in anything, use it as a motivator use it as something that's going to keep you pushing and striving. Like, don't use it to be a crutch or a debilitator. Like, don't do that, okay? You can be depressed, have anxiety. I'm depressed every day. I go through my spells where it's worse than others, and I'm still showing up on my platforms. And I'm still showing up in my coaching business. I'm still showing up with my clients. I am still being a productive member of society. I'm still making sure that I can somehow pay this roof over our heads and put food on the table at the same time with my limited income. So if I can do all of this and run two businesses, because we do have a press on nail business, I have not been advertising it like that. I have not created any new nail sets. All the nail sets that have been in there were the ones I created last year. Don't really have a space here, but I'll figure out a way to start promoting that as well again. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm in such a horrible situation. I can't get out of it, and then end up completely homeless because I'm not doing anything but just boohooing on my platforms and crying and not being productive. Oh no. This chick over here is making moves. This chick over here is attempting to do what she needs to do to make sure that her family is going to be straight and okay. Are we financially okay right now? No, we're not. Can I use more clients? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But see, I also want to make sure that the clients that I get are serious about the changes that they want to make. Just because I need money and I need funds doesn't mean I'm just going to take on any Tom, Dick, and Harry who wants to sign up with me as a client. No, I'm not going to do that because if I'm taking time away from my children, from being a parent, from being a mother, because I'm a single one, then it better be for somebody who's serious about working on themselves and making changes and being happy and reaching those goals. Like, let me tell you, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 16 years ago, actually, I could have used a life coach for parents. I could have used a life coach that understood mental illness, understood kids with disabilities, and just understood difficult situations all across the board. Because when I first got my daughter's diagnosis, she was 6. I didn't know what I was doing. My mother was no type of help. My family was no type of help. I had to figure it all out on my own. It was stressful. It was overwhelming. It was just, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I did it all on my own without any support, and I winged it as best as I could. I feel like I failed in some areas and I could have did better in others. But I was a first time mom, never knew anything about, kids with disabilities except that I worked with them in the school system. That was it. Anything personal outside of that, I didn't really know. So yeah, yeah, you guys, I could have used a life coach for parents. I could have used somebody that could have guided me and helped me and shown me the way, most definitely. Or just been a support to listen to me and give me sound advice or ask me questions that would lead me to feel a lot more comfortable with the situation or a lot more better with my decisions, and things like that. But I didn't have one. I had to wing it. And I deteriorated a lot of my own mental illness, dealing with it on my own without going to therapy or a psychiatrist or on medication. And they believe that is why I'm ending in a wheelchair. That's why I have to use a wheelchair because my own body is pretty much like, I don't know, fighting itself. My mental health is just deteriorating, I guess. Um, but I am good at what I do, you guys. I am like really good at what I do. And it is because to me, it's not work. To me, it's like meeting with an old friend, even if I don't know you. It's like sitting down and having Java with a friend at the coffee shop, but we're on virtual. It's not work. It's not work. And I am good at what I do. Like, I'm not saying it to be cocky. I'm not saying it to push myself off in a cocky way, and I really hope it's not coming out that way. But it's more in a like, damn, I'm really good at this. Like, I didn't think I would be, but I don't see why I didn't think I would be because I've always mentored people, so I don't understand why I wouldn't be. But my anxiety when I first started with my practice clients, when I first started with my paid clients, it was like, can I do this? Can I do this? I've never coached anybody on grievance. Oh, but you've mentored them on grievance before. So how about if we use the same techniques, but do a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that? And then guess what? 5 sessions in, my client is doing so amazing. so amazing. Like it's to the point where I was like, okay, baby girl, for the remaining 6 sessions, we gotta reevaluate and see what we're gonna work on because we're gonna get you through the holidays, but you're doing so good that I don't feel like the holidays may be, you know what I'm saying, a big issue like we thought it was gonna be. So now we gotta start working on other parts of your life, other areas that need to be balanced out. My other client, my other client had been trying for years to let go of her job, years, for almost 15 years. Okay. It has affected her family life, her child. It has affected her period all across the board. And it was a job that, even though it had its perks, it became toxic. But she couldn't find a way to let go for some particular reason. My client just thought that she was obligated to her employer. And not even one, like at the second session, we already wrote our 2 weeks notice. Okay, she's been in a new job since August. All right, but in our second session, she already wrote her 2 weeks notice. She even sent it in. Okay, she was not playing no games. Like it didn't take a lot of work. She was on it. She was jumping on it. We did our sessions. We talked it out. We got to the bottom of everything. That opened up a door of blessings for her with this new employer. This new employer is amazing. It's completely what she should have had the whole entire time she was with the other family. So everything happens for a reason. And this is how good I am, okay? The client that I was just talking about right now is my cousin. For years, I've been trying to get this girl to let that job go, okay? For years, I've been trying to let this girl realize how amazing she is, how great she is, the potential she has, what she could accomplish in life if she really just let go of this job. But no, she wouldn't let go of the job, wouldn't let go of the job. Once I took my training, I sat there and I told her, you're my practice client. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We are going to get you where you need to be in life. And she's my paid client now. She started off as my practice client. She actually signed on as my paid client, and I was shocked because I didn't expect that. I just assumed we were going to go through the practice sessions of 12, 3 months, practice client, and get her through the parts that she needed to get through. And I just assumed that that would be the end of working together. But I was wrong because she signed on as a paid client, and I've been able to help her do so much. But just that one growth of her, I think she told me it was our conversation. Like it was my questions, it was our sessions, period, that made her realize so much. And if it wasn't for my training and for me trusting myself, I wouldn't have gotten her where she needed to be, and much less as quickly as I did. So this is why I say I am good at what I do. Like I will give you my all. Like she has an emergency with her daughter and she's overwhelmed. It may not be our coaching session. She's calling or she's texting to see if I'm not in a session so I can talk. I'll walk her off the ledge, ask the questions that need to be asked, get her mind right to where it needs to be, and she's good to go. That's what you pay for. You don't just pay for one session. You pay for that support. You pay for that person to be there for you. You pay for that person to put you first. You pay for that person to be your sound mind and board. You pay for that person to be there when you need them. And that's what we do. That is what we do as life coaches. We are here. We are invested with you. We want the best for you. We want you to reach your goals. We want you to create new goals. We want you to see life in a new perspective. We want you to be happy. We want you to enjoy parenting. We don't want it all to be stressors and frustrations and angers. We want it to be love, laughter, memories. And if you have a stressful situation because you have a child with a disability, I can understand. I have too. I have too. And I've been through hell and back and fought the IEP and did this and did that. And I've survived through all of it. I have been the biggest advocate for my children and continue to be the biggest advocate for my children. I can help you. I just needed to get all this out because I don't really talk about my business like that. And I'm just going to let y'all know moving forward. Don't you put water all over the floor. I'm just gonna let y'all know moving forward, I will be putting my business out there. I am no longer running or hiding from it, no longer keeping it quiet. I've grown, I've made changes, I have become a way better parent, even though according to my kids, I was not a bad one, so don't get it twisted. Okay, but in my eyes, for me, my opinion, I'm a way better parent. I just don't have the physical abilities that I used to, which I wish I did, but I'm a way better parent mentally and emotionally than I have been, in my opinion. Um, so yeah, book a free call with me. Come sit down. Let's have a parent call. Let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. It's a free call. There's no obligations. No obligations at all. We can discuss whatever you want to discuss. Everything is confidential. Like I just discussed two of my clients. I say no names. There's a lot more details to them than what I gave. I only give the most important pieces and cut out a lot of everything else because it is confidential. Um, but my clients also do know that I am using them to get my business out there more, and so they do understand that there, since I'm at the beginning stages, I need to be able to pull clients in as well. So I have to share some success stories and share some parts of, their journey, and they're cool with that. But if you are not cool with your journey being shared, I can understand that and respect that as well. I would ask for a testimony so that I can at least have it on my website, because that's what draws you guys in. You guys have to hear other people's stories and what they've been through and how they've grown and how they've progressed. But I gotta go pay the bill for the room before they think that we're not renewing. So I have to get going, you guys. But hit up my website, okay? I forgot. Before I forget completely, I have another workshop where you can get to know me as a life coach, get some parenting tips, and just see if it's something that you're interested in. Just trying that free call. You can it's on December 1st, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can find a link on my website, coachingwithlynette.com, or you can find it on any of my platforms, Parenting and Mental Illness. It'll be on there as well. You do not have to pre-register. You can just show up on that day. If you do pre-register, because I believe the one on my profile has a pre-registration link, but it's not mandatory. But if you do pre-register and you know you want the video but aren't able to show up, I can you want to be there but you're not able to show up. If I have any registered accounts, I can do a recording and send you guys out the workshop. Um, I don't know. It depends. I'm still working this thing out. I'm still working how I want to get this done. But I do plan to show up in workshops at least once or twice out of the month, whether it be with tips, suggestions, ideas, or just to sit down with other parents and chit chat, because we don't get to talk to other parents that struggle like we do. And it could be a good platform to just meet other people. So I'm still trying to work out the details. But love you guys most definitely. Thank you so much for the support. I don't want y'all to think that I take any of this lightly. I really don't. I love y'all most definitely, definitely do. And in case I don't pop up tomorrow, which I'm probably not, letting you guys know if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you enjoy it with your loved ones. If you're gonna be alone, please enjoy it. Don't let it ruin your day. Okay, I've been there. Depression can kick you behind during the holidays. Don't let it kick you. Okay, you got this. It's just a holiday. Just a holiday, a day to relax and enjoy and have fun and be free and not let the stressors get to you. All right, be blessed.